Alright, getting ready to next week to do my second ACDF surgery. I've already got a metal plate in there and screws and cadaver bones between 5 and 6, and 6 and 7 started acting up, so now they got to go back in. This is all injuries from work. So now they got to go back in. Here's the old scar right here. Not sure where they're going to go in this time. If it's going to back up the scar channel or if they're going to go in this side, because they got to remove the old plate, take out the disc from between 6 and 7, and then put more bones, cadaver bones in there, and put a bigger plate that's going to go from 5 to 7. So it's going to be interesting.
Okay.
Get the whole bed.
It's clear the new way to Prado is a new way to make the fried foods you love at home.
Room.
It is fun to fry. Burrito doesn't help bigger and faster than anything else out there that we've ever used.
Using the Brio air fryer is truly guilt-free.
You can say goodnight.
It's crazy.
Alright, this is a little over an hour after surgery. Fun. Throat's a little dry. Hurts to swallow. Already had some Jello and drank water. That's my family. This is the room. Alright, it's 2 hours after surgery. And I just had a sandwich and a little bit of coleslaw. Had to take the sandwich down with some water every bite, so help it slide down, but doing better this time than the last time. I think my first surgery, it's like 7-8 hours before I could eat. This time I was eating an hour and a half after I had a surgery, so doing pretty good. Alright, got the neck brace on. Neck is hurting quite a bit more now, even with the painkillers. It's been 6 hours since I got done with upper surgery. Got up, just finally walked. They had me walk down the hall. Just got done with that, waiting for dinner. It's 5:20. Don't know what time dinner's gonna be here, but pretty soon. But my throat didn't hurt so bad at lunchtime, but it's really hurting now. So even with the pain pills, so I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to swallow any food. So. Oh, they got me sitting up now in a chair, which is much more comfortable on my back than laying in that bed. These new beds they got have really hard mattresses, so it was making my back hurt. Fun. Well, oops. Turn the phone right. Just had dinner. They brought me chicken parmesan. Well, that was the special. Didn't know how well I'd be able to chew it up, but I don't know. I just took little bites, and the chicken was actually pretty soft. It wasn't hard, so it's easy to chew up, and then take a little tiny bit of water with each swallow to get it down. Ow. And then brought me a little thing of strawberry ice cream, which actually was kind of nice. That soothed my throat, so I ended up eating that first to help at least take away some of the pain. Anyway, it's actually not too bad. Pain's tolerable. Well, till you swallow anyway. So anyway, it's, if you're contemplating doing this, like, there's, you know, quite a bit of people out there that need these type of surgeries, and they're kind of worried about the pain and the after effects and stuff, and yeah, the pain can be pretty bad. This is my second one, and it's actually, they went through the scar tissue. They went through the same front side right here on the front right. And he said that would probably be best. He would try that, and worked out pretty good. And one thing about these surgeries, it's like you come in, you go in the pre-op, they put in an IV, and you just, you know, they come in and give you some, if you're a nervous person, they'll give you something to relax, you know, in there, right before they push you back. And that's how it worked with me. It's like I was falling asleep before I even made it into the operating room. Of course, my surgery, I had to get up at 4 this morning, so didn't get only a couple hours sleep, so that kind of helped. But anyway, went in there in the operating room, and next thing I know, I hear someone asking me to move, holding my hand, saying, "Move your fingers. Can you move your fingers?" So I moved my fingers, and move your toes, and I moved my toes, and alright, and then they said, alright, everything went good. So that was in post-op. You stay in there for about an hour till these knockout drugs wear off. Then you head upstairs, but you're still like in a daze. And they put you in your room, and you sit in there for, you know, till looks like I should be able to go home tomorrow, because usually these are, you know, overnight. Sometimes 2 nights, depends on how you recover, but the majority of them are overnight, so not too big of a deal. Well, it's 14 hours after surgery, and I am laying on my side. As long as you keep your neck straight, you're fine. Don't have my brace on. I need that when I'm up and walking around or whatever. Can't use it when you're laying down anyway. It's like a big old clump behind your neck. But hope this is picking it up. Anyway, 14 hours, not too bad. I've only took 2 of their narcotic pills, one right after I got in here, and then one at 5 hours after surgery. Now it's, 14 hours after. And I just took a couple of Tylenol just a couple hours ago, and it's actually quite tolerable now. I'd say the pain level's at a 3. 2.5, 3, it ain't bad. Swallowing's about 4. Actually, that was about a 3. Actually, it's slowly getting better. So, anyway. 14 hours. sleeping for a couple hours, just woke up, so. Alrighty, I'll check back in a little bit. This is the view out the hospital room window where I'm staying. Right, it's been 24 hours, 24 and a half hours since I got out of surgery. I've still only taken that one pain pill last night, the Tylenol at, what was it, 5 or 6 o'clock I think it was. Haven't had anything since. It's not really too bad. Just hurts to swallow, but it's manageable. The only thing they're giving me is a steroid for inflammation. But I've been on painkillers for, what time is it, 10 in the morning? 12, 16 hours ago. So I took those Tylenol, so. Not too bad, actually. Should be getting, I'll be getting released pretty soon. They're already working on my release papers. Already passed all the physical therapists come in, made sure I could walk around and everything. Take care of myself before heading home. They've all released me, so now they're just doing the release papers. Alright, it's 26 hours after surgery and I am on my way home. Wearing that brace they gave me, a lot better than the last time when I didn't have a brace. And then I got smart and brought a pillow to put behind my neck too. So now these bumps, I'm barely feeling them. These bumps we're hitting right now, it's like, ow, like that one. It would have like made me really cringe the last time. Without this brace, it really help, or with this brace, it's really helping. So looks like I got chipmunk cheeks. With the brace pushing up against my cheeks. Anyway, I did take a narcotic to get home for the bouncy of the road, but I probably didn't even need it, but I took it an hour ago, so it might be helping too with this brace. Sometimes these surgeries go good and sometimes they're not as good, but both of mine were good. It's just this one has a lot less pain to it. I would have thought it would have been more going through scar tissue, but it's not. It's actually better. So when I get home, I think I will just be taking Tylenol unless it gets worse in a couple days, because a lot of things like this sometimes get hurt more the second and third day before they calm down. So we shall see, but I think it's going to be good. Alrighty. Alright. It is now 11 o'clock at night, and I've been awake all day, and I'm just not tired. I'm afraid when I lay down it's gonna hurt. It took forever because I ended up having to buy my painkillers. They gave me the prescription. The insurance company that approved my operation, it's an L&I. I go to take it to Safeway and they get a call back from the L&I insurance saying that they weren't sure if my claim was still open. So I'm not sure if my claim's open. I had the surgery the day before. Ay. But it's not state L&I, it's, I worked for a school district and that's how I blew it out. And They have a private company that acts like an LNI, and of course it's an out-of-state company. So trying to keep them staying on the up and up is pretty darn hard. So, and then they kind of get their papers mixed around, so I ended up having to pay for it. Good thing it was only 20 bucks, 25 bucks. So, got a couple pills for a couple days anyway. But the nurse said to make sure I stay on them, because she goes, that third and fourth day get pretty bad. My first surgery, I don't remember the second and third day. I remember the day after being really bad, but then I thought it started calming down. But of course that was 2016, so 2.5 years ago. So don't remember everything. Didn't log that down like I'm videoing this one. But so it's been a day and a half. Well, a little over a day and a half since my surgery, and pretty painful. My voice, it's like you watch some of these videos and some of these people can barely talk it a week or a day and a half after, up to a week after, and I can talk fine. I just coughed up a bunch of phlegm. I took a pain pill and then took a couple popsicles to help with my sore throat, and took some cough drops, which helped quite a bit too. For the inside of the throat, of course, it's the outside where the incision is. That's kind of a different pain. That popsicle ain't gonna help for that. Pain pill will, but a little bit. But anyway, that popsicles help loosen up that phlegm, so I was able to cough a bunch of that out. And coughing, yeah, that hurt bad. You don't want to cough right after you've had a hole, or you got a hole in your throat or neck. But anyway, doing pretty good. I will make another video in a couple more days to see how I'm going or doing. Drinking lots of water, that helps, of course. Must have went to the bathroom like 20 times last night. It's like, at least they let me get up out of bed. At first they were like, oh, we want you to use the urinal in bed, and it's like, yeah, I'd rather get up. And then they said, okay, well, let's give it a try, and then they let me walk to the bathroom, and they said, okay, you're free to walk around your room. And that was 3 hours, 4 or 5 hours after surgery. So that helped quite a bit from that point on. It's like we're giving me those 2 big bags or 3 bags of IV, plus drinking a ton of water to help calm my throat down. It's like, yeah, I was liquidated out. Alright, see you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Alright, it's been 48 hours since surgery. Sitting in my recliner. Last night was kind of a painful one. My throat kind of swelled up. So I ate a couple popsicles and put an ice bag on my neck, and it brought the swelling down, so it wasn't so hard to breathe and stuff. But now, from the tube down my throat, it's nice and raw, so those popsicles burn and they make me want to cough. And with this coughing, not fun. So my wife told me to try one of her Isagenix shakes. It's kind of like a protein shake, but I always put extra ice cubes in there and a little bit of water, and probably about the same amount of water, and then put the protein powder in there. It's like a full meal stuff. Then put it in our blender, and then blend it up till it's nice and smooth. And then it tastes just like a chocolate milkshake. I tried the chocolate one, and it actually doesn't irritate or burn my tube where they, or down my throat where they put that tube. Like some of those popsicles, I don't know if it's the extra sugar or whatever it is, something in there that makes it burn and makes me want to cough. And that's not what you want with this. You don't want to cough. But drinking those, this is the first one I've tried, and it actually, just out of a couple sips, it's actually making my throat feel better, because it's like a milkshake and it's nice and cold, but it's full of protein and all your nutrition you need, so it'll help me not try to eat something more solid, and I'm still getting my nutrition and the cold down my throat to help the swelling. So anyway, I guess it's good, better product, or it's a good product for more than just dieting. Also for getting your nutrition when it's hard to swallow.